You'll all just notice the older people too, with the cockiness. And they're only like that when they have associates. When they have family around them, they're no different than somebody that's in teen years, or that's an adult in their 30s that didn't grow the fuck up. Okay, where they think they're badass because they've been getting away with shit in this country for mad years. Okay, so they think they're better than you. And they like to use their cars to act badass with. They didn't build those cars. They didn't earn those cars. Those cars were not meant for them because they are too entitled, privileged, and spoiled rotten. And they're not royalty at all. They belong with the snakes because they're not good people at all. They're all about fishing for themselves, and they say, they got money, so they're going to be well taken care of when they fall. So they don't give a fuck. Like, I was just walking across the street, okay? They could just wait for me to just fully go. No, that fucking lady had to floor it. It was an older lady, and she's with somebody. That's what they're known to do. When they're with somebody, their ego gets up there. The isolation is a good idea towards them. They isolated people that could care and make a difference. And they have gathered up the people that are no good and stuck in the blind in with them and conning them and then telling them, don't listen to the other side. They'll brainwash you when they're the cult leaders. They're the ones that are trapping minds and restricting people on Facebook and out in the public and everything. They know who you are. They're stalkers. They get paid to stalk and harass. They got nothing better to do with their fucking life. They blew all their life savings when they were young. So they're living off the backs of grandchildren or their children. And that's why they sit there and they kiss up the kid's ass and teach the child to worship them and throw their parents under the fucking bus for them. They didn't do well with their fucking kids, so now they want to throw their children under the bus and get their grandbabies to take on the debt. That's what they're fucking doing. You're seeing homes falling falling apart all over the place, and they're blaming banks, they're blaming freaking government, which it is part of government because government helped out with the corruption, and the banks helped out with the corruption because of they have their family working for the banks and working for government, and they're giving them, a slap on the wrist to get away with a lot of shit because that's their family members. They didn't think it would turn on them, that their family members wouldn't turn bad, and they did. So then they try switching it, covering up, and there's so much cover-ups, it's not even funny. We don't even have justice in this country. People ignore the fact of people's rights being violated in this country, and they don't care, and they want you to be thankful that other people are getting better. And it's always the people that are the criminals that fucked everybody over that are getting better. They fucking ruined so many goddamn families. I had to jump through hoops for my kids. I didn't have time. I didn't have fun my whole fucking time raising my kids. I was fighting for them back and then fighting with them in the house because of what the fuck they did. Brainwashing. They're cult leaders. They're sitting there talking about people being a cult. That's what the government is. It's a cult. It's a secret society. They're keeping secrets while fucking spreading and telling everybody your business. And targeting you. These boomers don't the ones that are living good didn't care about anybody because this wouldn't have gone on this long if they did. They're only thinking of thyself. And their children are only thinking of thyself. Because this wouldn't have got this fucking bad. People wouldn't be mistreated. You wouldn't see people who actually walk the walk living in poverty. And those who didn't walk the walk, that drove every fucking where, living better. Like they didn't blow the most.